The confidence effect. Why learning new skills changes how you age. Confidence is not personality. It's not optimism. It's not motivation. And it's not something you either have or lose with age. Confidence is a body-based signal. It's the quiet knowledge that you can respond even when something is unfamiliar, unpredictable, or slightly uncomfortable. And after 60, that signal becomes one of the most powerful influences on how we age, not just emotionally, but physically, neurologically, and socially. This episode is about what happens when older adults learn new skills, especially physical skills, and why the effects go far beyond the activity itself. Because learning doesn't just add abilities, it changes the trajectory of aging. Part 1. Why confidence matters more than strength after 60. Earlier in life, strength can compensate for uncertainty. You muscle through, you rush, you recover. Later in life, confidence becomes more important than force. Confidence affects posture, gait, balance, reaction, timed, decision-making. People who feel confident in motion hesitate less, adjust faster, and recover more smoothly when something changes. This is why confidence is so tightly linked to independence, not because confident people are reckless, but because they remain responsive. Part 2. Confidence is learned, not declared. Many people assume confidence is a mindset, but the brain doesn't work that way. The nervous system builds confidence through successful adaptation, small challenges, clear feedback, safe recovery. When you learn a new skill, especially one involving movement, the brain records, "I encountered uncertainty, and I handled it." That message matters. Repeated often enough, it becomes, "I can adapt." That belief quietly shapes how a person ages. Part 3. The body remembers confidence before the mind does. Confidence shows up in the body first. Before you think you're confident, your body already knows. You see it in head position, shoulder openness, stride length, breathing depth. People who learn new skills later in life often don't realize what's changed until someone else points it out. You stand differently. You walk with more ease. You seem more relaxed. That's not attitude, that's neuromuscular confidence. Part 4. Why skill learning changes fear responses. Fear doesn't disappear with age, but the relationship to fear changes. People who stop learning often experience fear as a stop sign. People who keep learning experience fear as information. Learning new skills trains noticing discomfort without panic, staying present instead of freezing, choosing response over avoidance. This is why confident older adults are not fearless. They're fear literate. They know what fear feels like, and they know how to move through it. Part 5. Confidence and balance are neurologically linked. Balance is not just physical, it's perceptual. When confidence drops, balance worsens. When confidence rises, balance improves. This is because the brain tightens muscles under fear, shortens stride, limits movement variability. Learning new skills expands movement options. That expansion improves balance without trying. This is one reason skill-based learning reduces fall risk more effectively than strength alone. Part 6. How confidence changes decision-making after 60. Decision-making is a physical process. When confidence is low, decisions are delayed, options feel overwhelming, uncertainty feels threatening. When confidence is high, decisions are clearer, hesitation decreases, adaptability improves. Older adults who keep learning report more willingness to try new things, less anxiety around change, stronger sense of agency. This is not optimism, it's competence carried forward. Part 7. The identity shift that protects aging. One of the quiet dangers of aging is identity contraction. People stop saying, "I'm someone who learns." They start saying, "That's not for me anymore." Skill learning interrupts that narrative. It restores an identity. I am still a learner. That identity affects health behaviors, social engagement, willingness to move, openness to opportunity. People who identify as learners age differently. They stay engaged with life, not just alive in it. Part 8. Why confidence reduces isolation. Isolation often begins with self-limitation. I might slow people down. I don't want to look foolish. I'll just stay home. Learning environments, when chosen well, reverse this pattern. They provide shared purpose, structured interaction, permission to be imperfect. Confidence grows socially as well as physically, and social confidence is one of the strongest predictors of long-term well-being. Part 9. The confidence curve after 60. Confidence after 60 doesn't spike. It builds steadily. Early learning feels awkward, then unfamiliar, then manageable, then natural. Each phase teaches patience. That patience itself becomes a form of confidence. People stop rushing, they stop comparing, they trust progression. That mindset transfers everywhere. Part 10. Why confidence slows perceived aging. There is chronological age, and then there is felt age. Confidence narrows the gap between the two. People who feel capable move more, engage more, recover faster, and perceive themselves as younger. This doesn't deny aging, it softens its impact. Part 11. What confidence is not. Confidence is not bravado. It's not risk-seeking. It's not denial. True confidence after 60 is calm, grounded, self-aware, and flexible. It knows limits and works within them skillfully. Part 12. How to build confidence without overreaching. Confidence grows best when learning is paced, rest is respected, instruction is present, and progress is measured quietly. You don't need big challenges. You need consistent, meaningful ones. Part 13. Confidence as a second-act asset. In the second half of life, confidence replaces speed. It replaces force. It replaces urgency. It becomes the quality that allows continued exploration, graceful adaptation, and dignity in change. Confidence doesn't make aging disappear. It makes aging livable, navigable, and human. Confidence is the skill beneath all skills. Learning new skills after 60 doesn't just add abilities, it rebuilds confidence. And confidence changes how you move, decide, connect, and age. It's the invisible skill beneath every visible one. If you want, comment confidence and I'll share a simple guide for choosing skill learning experiences that build confidence without pressure. In the next episode, we'll explore awe, courage, and the second act, designing a life that still expands after 60, and why expansion matters just as much as preservation later in life. Until then, stay re-inspired.
I hope this video brought you value and re-inspired you. If so, please subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment. And if anybody you know could use a little re-inspiration, please send it to them. Thank you so much for watching.